I've just finished reading the book Trump, The Art of Deal. So I suddenly had some more interest in Trump and his psychological thinking. This article is from CBS News, and the title is Trump's Name Must Come Off the Kennedy Center by June 12th. This article is from editor O'Keefe, probably Irish. Trump's name must be removed from Kennedy Center, judge orders 0203. Lawyers for what is currently called the Trump Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts are instructing staff to immediately begin switching the name of the facility back to its original title. The instructions laid out in a memo sent Thursday by the center's general counsel and obtained by CBS News are the first official signal the National Arts Hub is complying with a federal court order to drop President Trump's name and reconsider plans to close for 2 years of renovation. Okay, so interesting. Drop President Trump's name. Drop Trump's name. U.S. District Judge Christopher Cooper last week ruled in favor of Democratic Republican Joey Beatty of Ohio, a member of the Kennedy Center's Board of Trustees, who filed a lawsuit challenging the institution's name change and plans to close for 2 years for extensive repairs beginning this summer. Cooper found the board had overstepped its authority and ordered the president's name to be removed from the institution's title as represented on the facade of the center. Any other physical or digital signage and official materials, right? Overstepped its authority. The memo to staff Thursday said the staff must immediately change email signatures, letterheads, and other documents to reflect the name as the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, or Kennedy Center. Changes to interior and exterior signage and any furniture carrying the current name must be switched back by next Friday, according to the memo. We are complying with the court's order, memo, order while evaluating all legal options to preserve this revitalization and recognize President Trump's leadership. Roma Daravi, Vice President of Public Relations for the Kennedy Center, said in a statement. The memo also says center officials still are considering their options and will provide further guidance shortly on whether the center will remain open after July 5th, when extensive renovations costing $257 million are set to begin. July 5th. In his order, Cooper agreed renovations to the Arts Center are sorely needed, but he wrote his preliminary injunction does not categorically bar the board from closing the Kennedy Center should it come to this decision anew after independently balancing its multiple obligations to the center in a prudent fashion. By way of this option, the court does not purport to dictate how the center should be run, nor does it prescribe any particular plans for the institution, construction, closure, or otherwise. Moving forward, he wrote, it simply holds the Kennedy Center board to certain minimum requirements imposed by law. Beyond that, a court will let the parties play on. In the early weeks of his second term, Mr. Trump replaced several members of the center's board of trustees with senior members of his administration and close allies, who then elected him as chair. In December, the Kennedy Center's board voted to change the Performing Arts Institution's name to Donald J. Trump and the John F. Kennedy Memorial Center for the Performing Arts. Within hours, the Kennedy Center's website was updated to read the Trump Kennedy Center, and crews went to work adding Mr. Trump's name to the building's facade, but lawmakers and legal scholars said such a change required congressional action. Several artists who were set to perform at the institution canceled performances, and the executive director of the National Symphony Orchestra, which performs at the Kennedy Center, left for a new job. It's just hilarious, man. This is fucked up. Despotic, dictatorial, stupid, but brilliant on the other hand. Trump! Man, you need my advice. Thanks for listening. Have a great Kennedy Center /Trump Center day. Bye-bye.